It's early morning here at the Worthington Diamond Recovery Plant. We're located just outside of the Crater of Diamond State Park, just a short distance. There are 7 known diamondiferous lamprite intrusions outside the state park, so that makes 8 here in southwest Arkansas, counting the crater. I'm Glenn Worthington, and my wife and I own part of one of the diamondiferous lamprite pipes that are outside the state park. And that's 1,000 feet from where I am right now. And we had this state-of-the-art modern diamond recovery equipment sent from South Africa, and we set it up here to recover diamonds from our ore deposit. And last week I set up, and one day I filled 50 buckets. You might have seen the video of me filling the buckets. And then I backed the truck and trailer up here and fed 50 buckets into the chute, into the diamond recovery plant, and everything comes down. And this is the heart of the plant. This is where the diamonds are caught. So one day I ran 50 buckets. The next day I ran another 50 buckets through the plant. And after I run 100 buckets, then I clean it out. And I thought you might be interested to see this part of it, since it is the heart of the process. So I've got this locked, and if I can get the key to work just right, I'll unlock this and open it up and show you. Because see, you don't want anybody to take these 4 trays, because that's out of 100 buckets, the diamonds have been honed down to just this amount of ore. So you can see this is real fine material. So in this screen, it is fine, and this is coarser. So the slurry comes down, it's just a bunch of muddy water, and the smaller material falls through these holes in this screen, comes down this chute, and it goes to this 1-foot square tray. And this vat has a rubber tire in it that jigs, and it makes the water go up and down. And as it pulses up and down, it lifts all this material, it throws it up in the air, and the heavy stuff, see, as it goes up, it kind of spreads apart. And the heavy stuff falls down in between the light material. And the heavy material is trapped in the bottom here. There's a screen on the bottom. Well, this should catch the majority of the diamonds. However, just so we don't miss a diamond, there's another tray here. So after it jigs here, everything waterfalls over here and jigs here as well, and then the light material washes on out and into the settling pond. So the same thing happens over on this side, but with coarser material. See, this is bigger rock, and you want to jig like-sized rock together. So the majority of the diamonds would be caught in this big tray, and really there shouldn't be any go on to the next tray. But just for backup, just for safety's sake, the diamonds would be at the bottom of that tray. And then if a diamond were to somehow get washed out of there, it would certainly be caught in this tray, and it would be on the bottom ½ inch of this tray. So I will take this material over to, we've got a carport with a Plights mineral jig under it. You know, that way I got shade, don't have to do it in the hot sun. It is hot already this morning. I wanted to do this early morning, but our heat indexes this week are going to be in the hundreds. So anyway, I'll take this material over and jig it in our Plights jig, and I will jig like-sized material together. So these 2 coarse ones that came out of this size will be jigged together, and that also works by pulsation, and the heavy material goes to the bottom, and then you flip that big saruka over, and the diamond should be on the top to find. And I'll do it with the finer material as well. Now, the reason I run 100 buckets and then stop and then clean it out is not because the trays are so full of diamonds it can't hold anymore. It's because each tray has screen on the bottom, and some mud, silt, sand works down through that. A lot of it goes on the top and goes out of here, but some of it, as it's pulsing, gets sand and silt and mud down in these 4 vats. So I stop now, take the trays out, I open valves at the bottom here, and I wash the mud out, and it goes down these 4 pipes into a buried wash tub. And I even want to get that fine material. I'm just not real confident that that screen, because see, all your heavies are dropping to the bottom of that. Well, what if a heavy diamond falls through that screen? I know it's going to be small, but I want all the diamonds and diamond indicator minerals that fall through that screen. So I take it one step further than what this was designed. In South Africa, they would throw all that away. But here, I want even the small diamonds. So I collect all that material, and I jig through it as well in a fine screen in the plites jig. So no diamond left behind, and the process works, and we catch them all. So I just thought I'd show you, and then after I dump these screens and wash everything out real good, I'll put the screens back in here and close the top down and lock it so that nobody can get in and take my screens full of diamonds. So it's a secure plant, and I like the setup. I think it works really well, and I just kind of want to show you how this part of the process works. This is one step in the diamond recovery. So thanks for joining me on this edition of Genuine Diamonds in Arkansas.